This knight wore his armor for 20 years straight. He never once took it off. Europe, 1187. The Crusades, the most brutal war in medieval history. Knights traveled thousands of miles to fight for their faith. Most wore armor only in battle. The iron was torture, heavy, burning, suffocating. But one knight made a vow that changed everything about him. In 1187, Jerusalem fell. Saladin's army destroyed the Crusader forces in one day. Sir Roland watched his entire brotherhood get slaughtered around him. He was the only survivor. And that night, he made a promise to God. Never remove his armor until Jerusalem was free again. Day 1. The armor was heavy, painful, impossible to sleep in. He learned to sleep standing against a wall. He ate through the visor, drank through a tiny opening. He never showed his face, not once, to anyone. Soldiers who fought beside him said he no longer seemed human. He moved like a machine, felt no pain, feared absolutely nothing. In battle, arrows bounced off. Swords found no gap. The armor had molded perfectly to his body over the years. He fought in every major crusade battle for 20 years. Always the last man standing. Always alone. Always in iron. His fellow knights begged him to stop. He refused. Priests told him God did not require this sacrifice. Roland looked at them through his visor and walked back into battle. But inside that iron shell, his body was slowly dying. Without sunlight, his bones were getting weaker every year. Without proper food, his body was deteriorating from the inside. The armor that protected him in battle was destroying him in peace. In 1207, after 20 years, Jerusalem was recaptured. Roland stood at the city gates. His vow was complete. It took 4 nights and 3 hours to cut the armor from his body. What they found underneath, no one was prepared for. The iron had fused to his skin in places. His body had shaped itself around the armor. He could barely stand without it. The armor had become part of him. He lived only 3 more weeks after it was removed. As if the iron had been the only thing keeping his heart beating. He died as he had lived, quietly, without glory, without recognition. No statue was built for Sir Roland. No song was written. But every knight who fought beside him never forgot what they witnessed. A man so devoted to his promise, he let iron become his skin. He chose his vow over comfort, over health, over his own life. Was it madness? Was it faith? Or was it the purest form of loyalty the world has ever seen? 800 years later, we still don't have the answer, but we remember him. And now, so do you. Sir Roland of the Iron Shell, the knight who kept his promise, no matter the cost. Would you have done the same? Tell me in the comments below. Subscribe to Young Knight, where the knights history forgot finally tell their story. The Iron Shell, the Vow, the Man Inside.